Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Hope you're all doing well. Getting in here today doing some Microsoft Flight Simulator. Go ahead and capture the window first, that'd be pretty important. Doing a flight from Seattle to Vancouver with the A320NX using Vatsim, which unfortunately there's no one actually connected to air traffic control or ground or clearance or anyone like that, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but that's alright. And enjoy some tunes. So we're getting in here today, doing a nice flight. It is nighttime, we're using real world traffic and weather, so it is going to be as realistic as possible. Everything is lining up. Aircraft is not in a turn on state, it's in cold and dark at the moment, so we're just waiting to get things rolling. We're all doing well though. I'm very excited to be able to get out here today and do some flying. Everything is all set up, ready to go. Should expect to see some new promotional stuff coming out soon, which will be very exciting. I'm gonna have a brand new logo, new intros and stuff as well, which will be pretty exciting. Oh, and here comes a fuel truck. Good, blocking the view. Awesome. That's what we want. Hello, fuel truck. Straight into the person. But yes, I've come back from camping, so we're out here today. Gonna do a flight from Seattle to Vancouver and potentially go a bit further from that as well, which will be pretty exciting. So I'm very excited to be able to do that. Oops. Alright, fuel truck is here. I mean, I guess while we're here we can actually get the fuel. Would make sense. Let's go ahead and go to zip line plan. And get our fuel for today's flight. There's a fuel truck here, we might as well grab it. Oh, fuel is going to be 5.9. It's going to be our block fuel. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's actually hop into the cockpit. I have camera views working, which is great. I have cabin and external views, which is pretty neat. Before we do that, let's go ahead and get the aircraft started up first. We have got the side computer activated, that is turned on. We got today's flight from Seattle to Vancouver, which is pretty neat. We're gonna go ahead and get some light into the aircraft. Turn on the bats. We got external power turned on as well. We'll go ahead and activate that. Get the not that one. We'll get our overhead lights on as well. Crank up some music here. Alright, we'll come up to the top and we'll turn on our navs. That's all good to go. Cabin crew can come off. Nav logo lights can come on. Seatbelt signs can come on as well. And emergency door lights can come on. Go ahead and crank up the brightness for everything else. Get that PFD, it's all nice and bright. Lovely. Get the airspeeds as well, get them all turned on. Get the heading light all nice and illuminated. Get the co-pilot side flicked on as well. Beautiful. The lights there to her as well. A bit full lights, might as well flick them on. Turn on anything, everything, I reckon. Ecams will go ahead and light up. MacDoos will go ahead and light up as well. Turn them all on. Everything's looking pretty stable. Really, really goodly. Alright, we'll come down the bottom here. Make sure flaps are retracted, speed brakes are disarmed. Which is pretty good. Engine mode selectors are off, engine master switches are in the off position. Landing gear are down. Go ahead and grab a fuel. 5.9, we're going to go ahead and bring this down a bit here. Let's go ahead and go over to that. Alright. Bring that down there. Fuel is going to be 5.9. It's going to be 6.0 we're going to have to rock with. But that is A-OK. Payload. Let's grab the payload. Our payload is going to be 18.2. Let's get down to 18.2 here. 18.28. We'll rock with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, fuel is good to go. We're happy with that. IRS is going to align in approximately 7 minutes, which is perfect. We can go ahead and continue on to everything else. So as I said, we have some camera views. We have this one, obviously. If I go to camera 7, it's going to take us out to that view. Camera 8 is going to take us back over towards the nose view, which is kind of cool. Camera 9 is going to give us a more perspective towards the back of the aircraft, which I think is pretty neat as well. Gives you a nice view for the whole cockpit. 4 is going to give us the wing views out towards the right wing. Number 5 is going to give us more of a wing over the center, more of a view of the center. Number 6 is going to give us more of a back view of the wing. 1 is going to take us out to the other side. 2 is going to take us out towards the middle of the other side of the wing. And then obviously 3 is going to take us of an internal view of the aircraft, which I think is pretty neat. Definitely gives us a better perspective of the cabin as well as the aircraft, which is pretty nice. Not nice, that's a word. Nice. And 0 is going to take us back into here, which is pretty good. So unfortunately, we don't have any controllers or anything like that, which is a bit unfortunate, but that is fine. There's literally nothing. There's no one even in the airport at all for Vatsim, which is just amazing. We don't even know our Q&H right now, but we can go ahead and grab that from Ksea. Meter. We've got the meter data for Seattle airport. It's going to be 10.19. Go ahead and grab it here. Give me 30.10. Go ahead and put that QNH to 30.10. Really good. Happy with that at the moment. Come down here and go ahead and lock our cabin doors. Come on, go ahead and lock. Down. Take us down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, everything else is good. Up here, everything is looking good. All aligned, all are good. Greens. Strobe lights are good. Beacon lights we won't need on at the time being. Everything else is fine there. We can turn on the overheads a bit brighter there for us. It's good. That's all looking handy-dory right there. Everything else is looking all in the green at the moment. Not much we need to do on that front. Grab performance. We'll sync all of our performance. Target altitude is 20,000. Oh dear, that's not gonna work. 20,000 feet is going to be our target altitude for today. That is what we're going to be aiming for. Alright, let's go ahead and jump ourselves into the init page here. There's one of these views, 5 I reckon. There we go. We got there. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the init page. We're gonna go ahead and it's already inputted, which is fantastic. So that's a plus. We'll go to our Cyvr. We'll get our alternate airport. Our alternate today is gonna be Charlie. It's gonna be Charlie, Yankee, Quebec. Go ahead and pop that into the alternate. Cost index is gonna be 60. Pop him into the cruise flight altitude of 20,000 feet. So it's quite a low altitude actually that we're going to be maintaining. Nothing too high. It is only a short flight that we're going to be doing today, so it's not a full flight, unfortunately. It is a full flight rather, but it's going to be a short trip. Nothing too long. IRS, we'll go ahead and grab that and align it. Confirm. Beautiful. That's all good to go. Alright, from here, we're going to go over to the winds. I don't think we can input that actually. Oh, never mind that. We'll go to the inner page number 2. Grab our zero fuel weight. And our block fuel is going to be 6.0. Oh, not 60, god. 6.0. I'll put that into our block fuel. Alright, that is good to go. Let's go over our flight plan today. We're going to be departing from Kilo Sierra Echo Alpha 34 left. It's going to be our departure today. Taking 34 left. From 34 left, we're going to bang. Where are we going actually? Good to know where our actual route is going to be. To Jeff Poi 1. And there's no transitional. We're gonna go ahead and insert that. Oh, we may have a controller potentially. I don't know. We had a little sound there. Potentially. I don't know. I had a sound there. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to be continuing on with that, going to QSBU, deploy to Vatsim, down to Vatsim 5, arrival, Tav Pi, runway 8. Go ahead and grab our arrivals here. ILS 08. Via the Vatsim 5 arrival. No alternate transfer, that's it. That's good to go. Insert that. No, you're not. MChem. Oh dear lord, I think I stuffed that up. What's that have? Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. Arrival. ILS 08. Left, I believe. Right. Oops, that's why. ILS 08 right. That's what we want. Erase that. Clear. GPS primary. Erase. Eight right. Via the Vatsim 5. I should have that there. Interesting. Strange actually, the fact that that's not even nothing of stuff to read up now. That's good. All right. Putting Kilo Zero, it would. We're gonna have 3-4 left. We're gonna be going out of the Jeff Boy 1. That's all good. It's just the arrival is a bit skewed up. Of course it is. The arrival is just a bit out, which is not what we really want at the moment. Arrival. Zero 08 right. We want the Vatsim 5. Star Vatsim 5 is invalid for runway 08 right. Go figure. And we've got that selected for our flight plan. That's awkward as heck. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna have to change our flight plan then. But it's already filed anyway. That's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. We're gonna have to change our flight plan, unfortunately. That's kind of sucks a little bit, but that's alright. We can do that. We can do that indeed. We're just gonna have to rechange our flight plan here. But we can do that. We'll have to generate a new flight plan. It doesn't accept this current one because of the runway 08 right doesn't accept this particular arrival, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's alright. We can go ahead and modify that ourselves. We're going to go over to Cyvr here and change it so we get a bit of a different approach here. I'm going to have to put that into Vatsim here and import that across. I'm going to have to disconnect and reconnect, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but we're gonna have to do what we're gonna have to do. That's fine with us. Go ahead and file that flight plan. Go back up to X-Plane 11. X-Plane 11. Sim 2020. God damn it. I'm not even in the X-Plane 11. We're gonna change this over. Like 6, just so that I at least know what we're actually working with. Cool. I believe what I can do is actually go ahead and grab this from our flight page here, from that dashboard, and we can actually collect it from Cyvr. We're just gonna have to modify our flight plan. File the new flight plan. Book the pool. That should have hopefully modified our flight plan a bit there for us. Let's go back to the flight plan here. Nope, it's still the same. Also, it is. Good. It's a different route that we're taking. But that is okay. What we can do, we can go to MCDU menu. We can go over to ATSU, I believe. AOC menu. Not that one. One before that, I think. Is that ATC menu? Nah. AIDS? No, it's not that one. That one maybe? Nope. Options. AOC sim brief. See if I can change that. So far the route's been a bit of a pain in the backside. We can't actually modify the route. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't think I can do anything up here either in terms of modifying really anything here. Oh, that's okay. We can go ahead and just do it from what we're working with in terms of in here anyway. Okay, so 16 left. So I'm going to be departing out of 16 left. And we're taking pay. I'm just going to check our flight plan actually. So it's direct to pay and then it's to Grizzly 6 is what we're doing. There's actually no SID, it's just going to go direct. Okay. I'm just gonna have to clear the whole flight plan, I reckon. And the next waypoint is actually pay. We do that. P-A-E. Put that into the waypoint. Yeah, that one there. And then from pay is to Grizz. Grizz 6. Is the next waypoint. Let me actually grab up our route here so we actually know what's going on. Oh, it's pain. That's why we're going. Of course. So it's going to be Salt Lake. So we're going from Seattle, 16 left. That's what we're going to be going from. And then from there, it's going to Payne. What we want to look for. I don't think there is a Payne. We're going to have to take the Banger 9. I think it's actually just a direct anyway. There's no actual transition. There's no SID or anything like that. No transition. It's just direct. Yeah, there's no SID. It's just straight to Payne. Maybe not in database. We're gonna have to modify flight plan here. God damn it. Alright, let's go ahead and do that then. We're gonna come back and we're just gonna modify the flight plan. Because clearly at the moment it's just been a bit of a bastard. So we're gonna just remodify the flight plan here and fix that up, because I'm really shit. I'm clearly really bad at buying flight plans, or it's just that late that I just don't even know what I'm even doing. So I'm gonna just generate a new flight and just edit that and go from there and create a brand new flight plan, because what I've got right now it's just not working clearly. Alright, we got this one. I think is going to be pretty good. We can rock with that one. We'll use this flight plan. So currently I'm using what am I using? It's I'm using EpidemicSounds, which is through a licensed website that you can go ahead and grab. Basically, you have to pay monthly subscriptions to basically they cover your fees and stuff in case you get copyrighted claims or anything like that. They're pretty good. Music's pretty cool, so that's what we're listening to with them. This is looking like a much better routing, so we're going to go ahead and use this one, and we'll go ahead and pop that down here into Vatsim, and we'll file this new flight plan, because this new flight plan is looking much better than what we've used before, so I'm pretty confident with that. We'll go to vpilot. We're going to make a vpilot one as well in desktop. We'll save that there, the vpilot. And we'll make another one here for Flight Sim 2020. We'll override it. Yes, we do. We want to override that. We'll go back into the map here and we'll get this started up again. So going from Seattle International, let's go ahead and just show you the screen, because we might as well here. Alright, we're going to be coming out of runway gate 8, which is what we're going to be doing. We're going to do that departure. We're going to go over to Vancouver. Kilo Yankee Victor Romeo. We'll pop him in there. That is a good bagus, man, bagus. We'll rock with that. And from here, we'll go ahead and put our flight plan in. Right, we're gonna go from Bangui 9 at departure, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop him in. I'm gonna do it at IFR, high altitude. Departing out of Bangui 9, we'll be using runway. Don't even know what runway. Flight level 260 is what I'm gonna be using. I legit don't know what runway. I should have got that first.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark.
In the dark.
You make it right. I forgot how to act. It's so
I legit don't know what runway I'm picking.
you make me nervous and I lose my way.
Wait, I can just play my flight plan too. I could just do that, couldn't I? I can just get down to load, and I can just load the flight plan. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? That's we're 18th, we're the 21st, right? Yeah, 21st. Duh. That saves me a whole hassle. There we go. Flight plan's loaded. Just like that. Perfect. We're gonna have to, and that gate's there too, I think. Is it the gate? Did it load the gate? No, it didn't load the gate. Of course it didn't load the gate. Gate 8. Departure. Not direct. I don't want to go direct. Was it 16 right? Yeah, 16 right. We'll just take runway 16 right. That works for us, I guess. It looks like runway 34 right is the arrival airport runway anyway, so there's no... Everything's on live, flight traffic, so everything's live, so we should be able to get accurate traffic. Let's see what our arrival is going to be. Vatsim, is that even in here? Doesn't look like it. What if I did my route? What if I import my plan again? Is that gonna give us that one there? The current heading? Correct. It's just a arrival direct, so we're just gonna do a direct flight in by the looks of it then. Cosmo. Nox Nakma. And then pretty much from there is just straight in pretty much. And yeah, they're basically just taking it straight out of runway 16 left. Oh, so we're going to be taking off from runway 16 left. Okay, that's cool. That departure. Runway 16 left. Perfect. That's pretty good. That's pretty much our route, except we're coming in runway 9er. 8, sorry. Runway 8. No, 8 right. That's it. I mean, something like that could work. A little bit different though. Yeah, that's very different. Vatsim 5, that's what we want, isn't it? Then we want the Vatsim. Sorry, that's in here. Things in the part. God damn it. The part. The Vatsim. We want the Vatsim though. There's no such thing as a Vatsim. Vatsim doesn't exist. Peas in the pot. This is going to be rather direct. There's like legit no I feel like I'm going back and forth right now with this crap. There's like no Vatsim at all. I don't know what are they even taking? They're coming 118 right? By the looks of it. Oh god, why is it like that? That's weird. 26 left runway. Why are they doing that? That's weird. That's retarded. That looks so, like, weird looking. Wait, how does that even make any sense? This doesn't make any sense. 39 minutes in, we haven't even got taken off yet. We're still trying to figure out a flight plan. Go figure. We'll just load what we've got previously and go by that, I guess. Runway 16 left, which is fine. The banger. But when they come out of gate A. Gate Alpha 8. There we go. That's got us. Just like that. I'll have that. Fly. Let's do this. Alright, we finally got the flight plan sorted. And correct gate as well. So that took us, what, more than 40 minutes to do. Good. Good. Alright, we are finally Got the flight plan sorted after 45 minutes. We are ready to fly. We're doing a flight, if you're tuning in, from Seattle International Airport to Vancouver, and then from there we'll fly for wherever you want to go. Basically around the Canadian area we'll fly, so we'll basically go anywhere. Using Vatsim, which is the online program which allows us to communicate with real world ATC, is pretty cool. So that is what we go ahead and do. So far, there's not many air traffic controllers currently online in Seattle, so we'll just have to do some flying without ATC for a bit until we tune into someone. But that won't be an issue. So finally, the flight plan is going to be filed. And we can go ahead and submit that into our stuff here. Just waiting for it all to load in. We do have new camera modes as well, which is cool. I got them all working. So we have the cockpit. We have a few different cockpit camera positions, as well as some wing positions too, which is pretty neat. Looks like it's gonna be getting close to daytime too, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. That's a word. Pretty nice. As you can see, I can go to 7 actually, and that's gonna give us an outside view of the aircraft. Looks just so cool. It's just a beautiful morning by the looks of it. Look at that with the purple. Oh, that's stunning. We have 4, which is gonna give us a wing view. We have 5, which is giving us a more of a center view over the wing. We have 6, which is giving us a rear view of the wing. 7 is giving us that same view as we had before. 8 is giving us a nose view, so we can look more over the nose. 9 is giving us a whole view from basically the middle of the back of the aircraft, of the cockpit, so you can see pretty much all the instruments. 1 is the left-hand side, and then it's just mirrored pretty much from the other side there. And this, I do like that shot there. You can get more of the inside of the aircraft, which is pretty neat. Alright, let's go ahead and finally get some life to the aircraft after stuffing around with the flight plan. We are good to fly, so let's do this thing. Rocking that with some fine tunes. Alright. Computer is set. We're going to go ahead and get some life here. We're going to go ahead and turn on our batteries 1 and 2. Get some ground power units here as well. External power, get that turned on. Passenger doors, we'll open up baggage, fuel truck, catering, we'll get everything. Give us everything. External power is available. We'll go ahead and turn external power on. We're going to come over and turn on our dome lights so we can see what we're actually doing. Not in the dark. Gonna be nice and loud. Green lights can come off. ADARs, we're gonna go ahead and flick to the nav positions. Fuel pumps we're not gonna worry about just yet. Cabin crew lights are good. Nav logo lights will turn on. Flick up our dome lights here a bit as well. Table signs will go ahead and turn on. Emergency exit lights will go ahead and flick on as well. Everything else is looking pretty good at the moment. There's not really anything else that we need to adjust here. We'll come down to the bottom and we'll turn on our PFDs, get them nice and lit up. Fine. Come over to the middle, turn on the middle ones as well. Get them nice and bright. Do the mirror side on this side as well. Turn on the PFD lights for the co-pilot there. I'm gonna come down here and turn on our floodlights a bit as well, get them nice and well, it's gonna get more morning if anything, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. Ecams will go ahead and turn on as well. Turn on the MacDo's brightness. That is a beautiful one. Beautiful. Right, we're gonna come down to the init page. That's all imported. We're going to be doing, I reckon it's the same alternate. Yes, it is. Charlie, Yankee, Quebec. Cost index is going to be 60. Still. Oop. And flight level of 260. Well on our IRS as well. Oh, we want to confirm the alignment. Oh dear. Oh dear. Back. Confirm the alignment. There we go. Perfect. We'll go back to the flight plan. We're going to jump back across to the computer here. I believe there's even a shot that can take us straight to the computer like that. Oh yeah, that's cool. Boom. Just like that. Nice. Go to dispatch center. We're going to go ahead and... Actually, no. Dashboard, sorry. And we're going to collect all our information from Cyvr. Boom. Routes are all calculated. We're going to link it to the MCDU as well. So that is all linked up. We go to the MacDo. You can see that our flight plan is all inserted as it should be. To our arrival runway, which we're going to go ahead and grab here from Vatsim. This is so good. ILS runway 18 right. We're going to go ahead and import that to Vatsim. There's no snarl, so we're not going to import. We're not going to worry about that anyway. And we'll just go with that. That's pretty good. Actually, we want to link that. Sorry. What am I doing? Well, I'll link that up. Fuel trucks, yeah, that's good. Don't need that right now. We'll close that for the time being. We're going from Vatsim 1818 right. I lost 1818 right to Vatsim is what we want. We have to be the Grizzly 6 then. That's weird why that's doing that. I shouldn't have touched it. Stuffed it up again. Vatsim is what we want. I need to link it to the MacDo, which it's not doing now, which is fantastic. Oh lord. We're actually going direct to Vatsim, I believe. Dolki is actually where we're going. Oh, going to Delta Uniform Lima Kilo India. I'm gonna get rid of that one because that shouldn't even be in there in the first place. Get that waypoint. Or not. Good. That's fine, yeah. Don't worry about clearing the waypoint. Don't clear the waypoint. Vatsim is where we want to go. So I'm going to change this to Vatsim. Vatsim. Pop that into there. Or not. I guess this is the route that we're taking now, I guess. Alignment is going to be soon. It's annoying that I can't actually link this, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is, I guess. Ksea to Cyvr. What I should be able to do now is I should be able to change the route and go back over here and go link to MCDU, come back over here. It should theoretically link it to make do for us. Go back from Cyvr. Link. God damn it. Not linking it. That's alright. What I can do though is I can go over here. Come over to the company page. Put my name in. Some brief. Link to MacDo. Link it. Just link it for me. Oh dear. See, this is what happens when you press buttons. You stuff your flight plan up, and this is clearly the first time I've flown the plane because I don't know how to actually activate a flight plan, which is good. Anyway, well, I guess we're gonna do it from scratch. So let's do it from scratch, eh? Not what I wanted to do. Okay, departures. We're departing out of runway 16 left. 16 left with the Bangi 9 departure with the PNGL transition. Insert. So from there, we're gonna go over Condi, Greenby, and we're gonna come down here to CYVR. I'm gonna go to the arrival section. Let's runway 08 right. Via Vatsim. Here we go, via none. That's what we want. Insert that. What we're going to do though is go BEXIM. Pop that into here. Or not. That's or don't. That's cool. This is just amazing how that, it's taking me this long just to work how to fly a plane, let alone how to actually import a flight plan. That's alright. Because, yeah, this should actually link across. I really don't know why it's not. I might have to actually shut down the systems just so that we can actually do this again. I know what you're thinking. Why? We're just gonna shut things up and restart it. The plane's not gonna like it, but I mean, it is what it's gonna be, unfortunately. I don't think Bubble's even. Jeez, that's loud. I don't think Bubble's even in here. Indie, like, there's all these weird. There's all these weird things in here that don't even correlate to what I'm actually flying to. Anywho. I mean, if I go to the flight plan, it's gonna be like totally not what we want. Not quite. Good. That's amazing. I tried to link it, but it's not wanting to link for some reason. Oh dear, we're gonna have to exit the simulator. Good fun. See, this is what happens when you do a more or less just a test to get the feel of actually putting in a flight plan. You can tell that right now. My brain's just dead. Unable to cope with this. Anyway, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna load our flight plan once more. We're gonna go load. We're gonna go desktop, and we're gonna put in the current flight plan. Put that in. There we go. We're departing out of gate Alpha 8, I believe. Alpha 8. I'm cool with that. Let's go fly. Let's try this again. Oh, you learn from the mistake. Classic. I mean, it's fine because it's something we learn from, you know, putting in routes and stuff like this. So we should get in the yes soon. It's putting a bit longer stream than anticipated, but that's fun. I mean, I'm down with it, so not the end of the world. We'll go ahead and do another test of this. Get the flights all set up and get the flight plans all set up. Right, we are here in the plane. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Get things set up here. Oh dear. Hello. Let's jump straight into it. We'll turn on the computer here. We're gonna go ahead and get some batteries turned on. Put overhead lights turned on. Cabin crew lights can come on. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our ADARs to the on position. Navigator lights coming on. Seatbelt signs coming on. External power coming on. Beautiful. I'm gonna go over here and go to SimBrief. Get the SimBrief information. I'll link that to the Mac 2. And our flight plans are all good to go. There we go. I'm not touching it, I can promise you that right now. I'm going to leave it as it is and not touch a thing. I'm going to come over here and connect ourselves to the session of Vatsim, because that is what we are using for this stream is Vatsim. We're going to get our flight plan, we're going to file our flight plan. I'm gonna load it actually from the desktop because that's where we've got the file set to. I'm gonna file it. Boom, just like that. Doesn't look like we've got any controllers in at the time being. But that is okay. Put on the PFDs, get them nice and bright. Indeeds as well. We'll go ahead and turn on. Crank up more lights here. Looks like we're gonna be flying mostly during the day. In the morning, which is gonna be pretty fun, so that's gonna be cool. We'll try this again. I'm not going to touch the plane anymore. We're just going to go ahead and just depart, basically. We should get clearance and stuff, but I mean, at this point, there's no active controller, so we can just fly, effectively. That's the problem with Vatsim. You've got people who are actively using the program, right? Who have ATCs in the, who are being ATCs, but obviously, depending on which airport you're at, sometimes there's not active controllers or anything like that in range. So in this case, there's no one in Seattle, which is where we're at the moment, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine, I guess. Everything else is looking good. Flaps are retracted. Ground spoilers are retracted. Cockpit doors are locked. Engine mode selectors are off. Engine master switches are off, and the mode selector is set to normal. We'll turn on E-cams on a little bit brighter here. Alignment is in 7 minutes, so we're just waiting for that. Everything else is looking good. We'll go ahead over here. Go to ground. We should technically turn on the external power, even though it's saying it's on, which it's not, but it is now. Anyway, we'll get all of that turned on. Get the passenger jetway coming over. Want to come back down to the PFD, to the MACD. We're going to go and get a cost index, which for today's flight is a cost index of 60, I believe. Yep, 60. Going to put in a cost index of 60. Pop that in there. Cruise altitude is of 260. Put the cruise altitude in there. We'll align our IRS as well. Get that aligned. Confirm the alignment. That is confirmed. We're going to go back over here to our init page number 2. Oops, actually, hold on. We should get our alternate airport, which is going to be Charlie Yankee. Where that is. Down the bottom. Quebec. We're going to pop that into there. That is good. We'll go over to our second init page, number 2. And from here, we're going to go and put our 0 fuel weights. We're waiting for the fuel truck to roll in as well. Hang on a second, I should actually get the fuel here. Fuel is going to be of 6.9er. Go over to here. 6.9er. We'll just do 6.0. Block fuel, I believe, is 18 point something or other. Block fuel. Block fuel for today's flight is going to be... Oh, sorry, a 0 fuel weight. Sorry. Our payload, sorry, it's going to be 18.1. So I'm going to put in 18.1 for our payload. It's going to be 18.2, that'll do for us. So that's going to be put in, that's fine. We're good to go on that front. We'll go back and put in our block fuel. Oops, wrong button. Block fuel is going to come in. We'll go and pop that into there, which is going to be 6.0. Put that in. Block fuel is in. We're good to go in that regard. We can go over to our performance page. We'll get our V1 speeds, which our V1 speeds are 122, VR speeds of 123, and V2 speeds of 127. Flex is going to be a flex 45. We're going to be flaps 2 down 0.1 today. That is good to go. There's nothing we need to do there. We're going to go back over and we're going to turn on our APU. Get our APU turned on here. Wait for the flaps to open up, and we're going to go ahead and listen to the APU from the outside, as it just sounds so good in this aircraft. We'll wait for the flaps to fall open here. Flaps are open. Perfect. We'll go listen to the APU. Classic song. We got some nice wing views. Alright. Very good, Nick. Right, that's pretty good. We still don't have anyone in Vatsim at the moment, so they still don't have any clearance centers or anyone like that. That is fine by me. We're just gonna have to go ahead and just depart. Wait for the APU to spool up here. It wasn't even on. Oh, that's why. Let's go ahead and listen to the APU. Listen to the APU spooling up, baby. Woohoo! Listen to that. Listen to the sound of that bass spooling up. That is some good sound right there. That sounds really nice. How good is that? Classic. Hey, the time to wake up. That's hilarious. Alright. APUs, I believe, are all fired up. APUs are all available, which is good. We can go ahead and disconnect from ground power. Window heat, we can turn on APU bleed, we can go ahead and turn on our beacon light. Turn on the flight directors. When I go through to our charts here, looks like we're going to be passing through 18,000 feet. Trying to check this airway. JS5. Looks like there's altitude restrictions at 18,000 feet, 28,000 feet. So we're going to set that up to 18,000 feet here. We'll set ourselves up to 18,000. Perfect. Really, really good. We'll grab our meta data as well. I'm sure they've changed. It's going to be 30.10. Pop that into here. That is a good to go. We're not gonna use packs tonight. I mean, I I just want to get going, so we're not going to bother. We might use it on the next flight back, but in the meantime, we're not going to bother with that. We're going to go ahead and go to ground. We're going to get our doorways and passenger and external power turned off. We're going to go ahead and call the tug. Put that over to here. Joeys are going to go ahead and move. We're going to go ahead and call the tug. We're departing at the runway 16 left. We'll keep our transponder on at 4.1200. We're going to put a TRA on. Everything else is pretty much good to go. We're going to turn off our overhead dome lights, flick them off at the moment. Turn on the overhead panel, make that nice and bright for us here. Beacon lights are on. Nav local lights are on. Everything else is looking pretty damn good here. Turn off our fuel pumps. Fuel pumps are coming off. Waiting for that tug. I swear I requested you, man. There we go. Tug's coming. So it looks like we're going to be going out of to runway 16 left. So we're probably going to take off that way, which is going to be pretty good. So we'll do that. I mean, there's no air traffic controller, so we're just going to be doing it ourselves anyway. So that's fine. We're going to go ahead and switch over to ignition start. Beacon light is on. APU bleed is on. We're good to go. We can go ahead and start the tug. And I'm going to push back. Turn off the parking brake. Would be a good start. I'm going to go more right here. Go straight. Really, really nice. We'll get onto that middle line there. I'm going to follow it through. While we're here, we can actually go ahead and fire up some engines. I'm going to fire up number one. Fire up number one. And this is the number one fire up. Oh dear, we're running a bit off the taxi line here in a second. Let's go ahead and get back onto the taxi line. Very nice. One successful ignition. We'll go ahead and continue back straight now. And get onto the line here. We'll go and stop the tug there. That's fine. We're going to apply the parking brake. We're going to start up engine number 2. Oh yeah, listen to that. Very, very nice. Right, engine 2 is spooling up. We're gonna go ahead and turn on nose lights. We're gonna set our flaps for departure. Flaps 2. Set that trim over here as well. It was down 1. And we're gonna set our flaps. Flaps 2. Flight directors are on. We'll turn on our PSWs, PWS is on, as well as the S. Turn on our send them on there too. We're gonna do a flight control check. We're gonna go to flight controls. Full left, neutral, full right, neutral, pitch down, neutral, pitch up, neutral, full left rudder, full right rudder, neutral. This parking brake. When I go into a roll here, when I go ahead and put that engine mode selector back to norm, turn off our APU blade, and APU can come off. Taxi lights are set. We can go ahead and roll here. We're gonna apply a little bit of thrust, not too much. I'm gonna do a quick brake check. Brake check's good. We're gonna go ahead and continue, and we'll taxi out, get our way out to the taxi ramp. Just get out of the taxi ramp and towards the runway here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like our rudder's working. That's good. It doesn't look like our rudder pedal is actually connected. That would help quite a lot right now. Oh, speed brakes on. Let's go ahead and track that. Why are flaps full? They shouldn't be full. What is going on? We'll try that again. I'm going to release the parking brakes and we're just going to put it for another roll here. I don't know why our rudders aren't working here. Very strange. I mean, they're showing that they are responding. It's still connected to the tug. Oh my god. We're still connected to the tug. That's why we can't drive anywhere. Hooked up to the tug. Oh man. I wonder why we can't steer. We are hooked up to the tug. I swear I disconnected him. I must not have handed him off. Hang on a second. Let's try this again. There we go. God damn it. I was wondering why we couldn't steer anywhere. It's because the tug wasn't even... We weren't hooked up to the tug properly. There we go. That's better. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, let's go ahead and release parking brake. Add a bit of power here. And we're going to go to the left. That's better. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure everything was connected. Ladies and gentlemen, we were stuck connected to the tug. And I was trying to drive with the tug in front of me attached. So that's good. It is currently like 22:54 at night. So I clearly am like so tired. I don't know what I'm even doing. But I was driving with the tug attached to the front of the front of their plane. So you know, that's good. We're taxiing out to runway 16 left for our departure. It's an hour and 22 and we still haven't departed yet. So that's good. That's really good. That goes to show. Oh dear. We're taxiing out to the ramp, out of the ramp to the runway. Water brakes we're going to set to max. Spoilers we're going to go ahead and arm. Spoilers are armed. Takeoff config, we're gonna go ahead and check. Takeoff config is normal. We're gonna just do a split stream of second, I reckon, because the quality is looking pretty shit. We're gonna go ahead and just fix this.